What is up, everybody? Welcome back to online play. Finally, I have not started online play in like forever, but this time we are going to start here in Battlefield 3. I have not really played this game too much. I played maybe 10, 12 matches, something like that. Minimum gameplay right now, but I've gotten a little bit better at it. And the one game that I actually did good at, of course, I didn't get to record because I wasn't recording that game. I was practicing, of course. And basically, I'm sorry for not uploading for a while because I've been like really busy with schoolwork. I had a project, I had to do an English essay, I had a whole history outline I had to do as well, plus the project. They were both for AP World. So yeah, that's sort of what AP classes do to you here. You know, when you start taking the AP class, there's not that much time for everything else, or anything else, I should say. And you know, sometimes videos just gotta go to the wayside when it comes to school, because I mean, some people may not want to think it's more important, but school is more important than making videos. Sorry guys, I don't right now make any income from this, and I don't really know, like, I don't really treat it as a job. I just sort of treat it as a hobby because that's what I like to think of it as. It would eventually become something more than that. Cool. And if I could make some, like, if you make side income, good for you. If you don't, that's fine too. Use it as a hobby, sort of like I do. So I just sort of do videos when I have free time, and right now I have not had much free time, so that's the reason why. So let me get actually into describing sort of what Battlefield is. Basically, Battlefield is a shooter. Everybody compares it to Modern Warfare and like Call of Duty and everything. It's not. You can't really compare the two. They really don't. They're not so much of a comparison here. Because Battlefield, wow, I'm just getting owned all over the place. This is going great. I try to explain stuff and I just get owned and get sidetracked. It seems to happen to me all the time. But yeah, basically Battlefield, it has way different maps because the Battlefield maps are all like 10 times, end up being like 10 times bigger than the Modern Warfare and Black Ops maps. And what do they call it? Infinity Ward and Treyarch. I'm just gonna call it Call of Duty maps. Screw it. Instead of like describing them as two different things, I'm just gonna label it as Call of Duty. They're way bigger than the Call of Duty maps. It's a different strategy. There's bullet drop. I will eventually show you that. In one of these games, I'll eventually use a sniper if I like the map. This map, I haven't really played it too much, and I think I'm just gonna stick with the good old classic type guns that I use. And basically, I use either assault rifle or like SMGs. And basically, there are 4 classes in Battlefield as well. There is the support class, the engineer, the assault, and the recon. Assault is like the assault rifles, you know, run around. They're like, it's the mid-range class, basically. Like, you want to be in the action, and you want to get up there, but you also want to stay kind of far back. Then there's the engineer class. You rush around with SMGs. I will show you my 2 favorite guns. This is my favorite American gun as of right now. Because I'm only like to rank 4. My brother was playing it earlier because his wasn't working for some stupid reason. So it was saying about his age, like EA seems to, wow, I got knifed in the face, ouch. Yeah, EA has like weird accounts and everything, and you have to be like over 13, and for some reason it wouldn't let him sign in, and it was like, oh, you're too young, so he had to go and get like a whole new account just to play Battlefield. It was stupid. But yeah, there's the assault, which I described already, engineer, the SMG class, the support, that's like the light machine gun, LMG class, and basically light machine gun. You basically sort of, with the support, you sit back, you help people, you give out ammo, give out that kind of stuff. Basically, you're like the tank. You don't really take that many, like, you take the same amount of bullets, but you give out a ton of bullets. So since you have a whole huge machine gun, normally you stay kind of far back. And then recon is the sniper class, and they always stay far back because, you know, last I checked, snipers don't rush half the time. Unless they're like quick scoping and no scoping. I thought that guy was a sniper for a second, but nope, he's just got a pretty good machine gun or submachine. I think that is a submachine gun for an assault class. And also another unique thing with Battlefield 3 is the what's it called? The guns in general, because you're either American or you're Russian. And the Americans, you can only use like American guns. So basically the M16, for example, I can only use that as like an American. With the Russians, you can't really use that gun because the Russians don't use the M16. They use different machine guns. And my 2 favorite guns, I'll show you the Russian one once we get to it yet. But I want to throw out a med pack here so I can use it. With the med packs, you sort of just stand on it. I'm going to try to describe as many features as I'm doing. But you know, I think it's about time, now that I'm done with description here, I think it's about time that we go out, try to get some kills, and actually focus on what I'm doing. Love that kind of stuff. Here we go, offer healing to this guy, throw a couple med kits down. Here you go, team, need some health, there you go. Knock yourselves out. Me, I'm going in here to have... Okay, apparently they just blew up the stairs I was on, that's nice. Way to go, other team, shoot me, like seriously, before I was getting like shot in the face with like RPGs and stuff. Wow. See, there's a nice LMG to the face right there. You see what I'm talking about? They just hang back and just sit there on the roofs and chill out. Before, I had to like scrap a couple of these recordings because I like couldn't talk. I've got my retainer since like since I recorded before, which was like I haven't recorded in about 2.5 weeks. A little out of the radar here, so if my voice sounds weird and stuff like that, or I just don't sound as clear as normal, I just have to get used to it again. You don't really lose your touch, you just get lost of like not talking into the microphone for a while. So yeah, I'll get it back one of these days. Just give me a couple recordings here and we'll be all set. But yeah, I got that retainer and then I couldn't talk clear sometimes, so I had to mess with that a little bit. I think I might just take it out, I don't know. Actually, no, scratch that, I already took it out. My bad, forgot. Sometimes you just like forget, because after you get, like, I still have to get the bottom of my braces off. I have my tops off though, so you know I'm halfway there. Halfway to the tops off, but no bottoms. I mean, bottoms still in. But you know, I'll fix that eventually. I like to say you know. That's another common catchphrase I use. I need to get some new catchphrases, because honestly, I feel like I already got my next Let's Play planned out. Yeah, I already beat it. Well, actually, almost beat it. I'm on the final boss right now. I just have to do it. But I was just like, okay, I should record some Battlefield real quick. We only have one Battlefield, me and my brother. Most of the time, I buy like 2 of each game just so that he doesn't bug me to play it when he wants to play this. This is actually his game. I was just borrowing it for a little bit. So I hope he doesn't get too annoyed. If he does, whatever. I just need to borrow it for, again, a little bit. And right now, we basically are just attacking the objectives. I should actually explain the game modes now. And yeah, game over. Wow, we lost already. Okay, I guess I'll explain the game modes next time, but because this is like Rush, which is a different type of game mode that we're playing, I will explain that in the next match. Because of that, I'm just going to continue this into the into the next episode, basically. I'm going to combine the 2 into 1, because basically it's like 2 different rounds. You have the Rush American round, and then I think normally, most of the time, the defending is with the Russians. At least that's what I've remembered so far. So yeah, then you have the defend Russian round. So this time we're going to be the Russians, and we're going to be the defenders. So I went, what did I go? Oh, 3 and 6. Oh boy, that about sums up my kill death right now. I think it's in this game KD, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's only like I think 0.86. I checked like 2 matches ago. It's kind of weird with Battlefield. I don't think you can actually get out of the game once the round ends. You actually have to get in the match and say quit game, and I think that's how you get out of it. So I don't really know why it's weird like that. But now let's describe the game modes here. The game modes, you have Conquest, which is like capture the flag. Basically, your teams rush to get the flags, and crap, stupid ear itches. Hate it when that happens during recording, or I like sneeze or something. Basically, rush to get the flags, get those flags. If you control them, like the team loses tickets, it's called. Basically, how many lives. If you're attacking, say in like Rush right now, if you're attacking, you lose tickets / lives. So yeah, as you're capturing the flags, you lose tickets. First team to lose all your tickets loses. You'll have like 100 or so tickets. And if you have more than half the flags, every time you hold on to more than half the flags for like every second, team loses a ticket. So goal is to actually, you have to be kind of strategic with that. I might show that off in a little bit. For now I'm going to stick to Rush, because Rush is my favorite game mode. Rush is like objective based, which is what we're doing right now, and I actually picked the wrong guns, so that'll be nice. I think I've been using a new template. Justin helped me out. His name's Envionic. He's been in some of my videos before, but yeah, he helped me out with this template, and basically I've been trying to, he uses it more for Call of Duty, but I'm going to use it for like a bunch of different, now I got shot in the back, that's nice. And I can actually change my class though to probably my favorite gun in the game so far. But yeah, so he showed me this template, and I will probably use that for Battlefield, most likely. But back to actually describing the game modes. So I described Conquest. Rush is basically objective based. Your goal is to, if you're defending, not let the team blow up the bombs. If you're attacking, blow up the bombs. As you blow up the bombs, the map like opens up, so it actually goes from like a really small map, well not really small, like Call of Duty size I'd say, to like the whole Battlefield 3 experience, because Battlefield's more about the maps and the vehicles. Although this map that we're playing right now, I'm not exactly sure the name of it. It's Grand Bazaar. There we go. There's the map. But Battlefield is more like open world based, like a lot bigger maps, and yeah, another reason why it's should not be compared to Call of Duty. You know, they're just completely different. As well as the major difference I experienced, and I think Justin said this in one video before, the frame rate, because let's see, Call of Duty is 60 frames per second. I believe Battlefield's only 30. According to Justin's video. I'm not exactly sure if that's right, but I'm pretty sure it is. So, not saying anything about the graphics. Battlefield graphics are still amazing. It's just like the frame rate's different. And the other major thing is the bullet drop. That is very hard to get used to when you're sniping. Because when you're sniping and you use the bullet drop, you gotta like aim at least like 3 feet above their head, because then the bullet will like drop right into them. At first I was just sniping like right at their head. I'm like, huh, why isn't this working? And my brother, who's actually like decently plays Battlefield, he's like, oh yeah, there's bullet drop. I'm like, oh crap, forgot about that. But back to actually describing the game modes here. Next up is there's Conquest, Rush, Team Deathmatch, Squad Rush, and Squad Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch, I don't know, it's my least favorite just because the maps are really, they like compress the maps, and I don't know, it's just not as fun just because I like the bigger map style, sort of, because again, it's Battlefield, it's not Call of Duty, you should keep it the same. They just sort of added that, I think, for like the fans that were like bugging the hell out of them, to just, you know, oh, make Team Deathmatch, so then they just finally added it in. But, so if those guys want to do that, those fans or guys or girls or whoever is playing Battlefield, they want to use that, they want to do Team Deathmatch, cool, then they can use that game mode. But me, I probably won't be showing too much of that. I probably will be doing Conquest and Rush mostly, and with maybe a little bit of Team Deathmatch in between. And I finally actually got a kill while still trying to explain stuff here. I am pretty crappy at actually trying to focus while explaining stuff. That's hence why I always seem to suck when I'm actually explaining, and when I'm talking about like what I'm doing and everything, I seem to do better. So eventually when I get out of information mode, but this is the first episode, so it's got to be all about information mode. And yeah, so after that, the Team Deathmatch, you know, it's just classic style Team Deathmatch. Then the Squad Rush, it's like, wow, is that guy gonna die? Yes, he is. Cool. Wow, I thought he was gonna like lunge at me with a knife. This had some wacko stuff right there. What's actually, not my medic, crap. Because yeah, this is my other favorite gun, the AK-74U. But it's a little bit different than the, you know, the normal AK-74U. I also need to add a scope to this thing, because that'd be nice. I just need to remember to do that, because I always keep forgetting, and maybe I'll do it next episode, I don't know. But yeah, basically the squad rush is basically in Battlefield. When you go to the main menu, you can invite people to your squad, and it can be like, I don't know how many max, like 7, 8 people maybe, something like that. I was hoping I would kill that guy. You have like 7 or 8 people, and basically that is your squad. You use that squad and you verse another squad. And then Squad Team Deathmatch, same sort of thing. Let's see, I also got a text from somebody. Oh, Philly just got a touchdown. Yay. Well, I guess my dad's happy since he's an Eagles fan. That's always good. I don't know. I guess these episodes are going to be kind of long because I'm going to be doing both sides of the match. Like, I'll be doing attack and defense. I'm not exactly sure what order they'll sometimes be in. Like, sometimes defense may be first, attack. Like, this time it was defense then attack. And actually, no. It was attack then defense. But some other time it might be defense then attack. I don't know. Depends what day I'm recording. I'm going to try to get at least 3 or 4 episodes done, although that will take probably an hour, which, I don't know, my brother will be too happy about that, so I don't know how many exactly I'm going to aim for, but I will aim for getting a couple more done. So now, actually, now that I explained basically every freaking thing that I could in about 20 minutes, I may dive into, like, some videos. I don't know how many exactly I'm going to be doing in the online, because there's so many games coming out that I just don't know like what online things I want to do, and I will probably be doing a mix of everything, most likely. And for now, I'm gonna just be doing Battlefield because that's the new thing that came out. And once my next game that I pre-ordered comes out, which is Uncharted, that comes out Tuesday. That's gonna be a fun game. That got a 10 out of 10. Once that comes out, I can do some stuff with that and everything. Everything will be fine with online because I just like doing online. Online's just a fun time because I can just talk about like life stories and whatever. First episode, I always try to explain like the mechanics of it. Because I feel on YouTube you're either like a funny person, like a comedian, or you're informative. I try to be more towards the informative side. Like, you know, sometimes I try to be funny, but honestly, I feel like if I'm not, wow, I keep trying to heal myself. I find if I'm not being informative, then no one will really understand what I'm saying because no one really care. Because, you know, they'll be like, oh, well, he's a noob, he knows nothing about the game. So I at least want to show that I know some about these game modes here, because I've tried them all out. I've seen other people. I haven't really watched that much Battlefield Online, but I've seen a little bit of it, like, I don't know, like one video or two, not too much though. But let's see, what else could I explain? Explanation episodes. I think I'll dive into the guns next time because I think I've talked about enough explanation for one episode. So now you know about the game modes, and you should know about the basics of Battlefield and why it should not be compared to Call of Duty or called the Call of Duty Killer and everything, because everyone's gonna buy both, and probably Call of Duty is like the best-selling franchise, so it will probably outsell it. No offense to you Battlefield fans, just saying here, okay? Other thing that I'd like to say is, what else? Oh yeah, I got a strategy for, you know, like Call of Duty here and people like that, and like other game companies. I wish just people like game companies uploaded more in September, because I don't know, like Modern Warfare, like, you know, that Modern Warfare 3, it's still gonna sell a ton. I mean, I know a ton of people. I know a ton of people are gonna buy that game, but I don't know why they wouldn't, like, if they released it in September, even more people would buy it, because November is like the big hit season when people spend like all their money on video games. But eventually you're gonna run out of money, and if you're towards the end of it, sort of like, I mean, it is the second week in November for Modern Warfare 3, but still, like, it starts with basically the mid-October, so you're sort of mid of it, so people are you're starting to lose money. Oh crap, great, now I'm not even paying attention. You're starting to lose money. Like, the consumers are starting to like run out of money of trying to buy it. Crap, I should kill this dude that's planning it once I come back to life. I am gonna go over there and I'm gonna own that guy. Let's see, I'm gonna spawn with my bro over here, my broski. Even though I have no idea who these guys even are, which is just great. Although we only need to keep one, so it's not that big a deal. I was gonna actually kill that guy. But yeah, if they released it in like September, people would have more of the money to spend on it, and you'd make even more money. So I don't know, just a little bit of advice there. I went 8-3. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Okay, I guess I'll take it. Okay, guys. So next time I'll probably delve deeper into like what guns I'm using, try to explain more the attachment aspect of it, and yeah, I will be seeing you guys then. Peace out.